Today I'm going to show you how to make viral animal videos using VEO3 on autopilot. I'm sure a lot of you have seen this blowing up recently where you'll see these like dog safe babies or Bigfoot vlog videos, and you'll see that it's clearly AI generated, but the dog will save the baby or Bigfoot's going to go to Walmart or something like that. And this type of content has been, yep, that's a good one. Giant dog saves baby from bear. And you'll see this type of content blowing up online. And instead of doing it manually, I've created an automation which you can run it on a schedule and it'll go out to your social media profiles without you having to think about it besides the initial setup. So real quick, this is in N8N, and what N8N is it's an automation platform which allows you to connect services together, different softwares, and you can even use AI models, which is what we're going to be doing today. So here's how it works. We're going to start on a schedule. We then have this script writing block here, which you have an idea generator, which generates viral ideas for the video. We're also going to generate a social media description for the post. We're then going to use this scripting agent to write a script for the video. I have mine in 5 scenes, by the way, but you can set that to however long or however short you want. We're then just going to format them using this code node in a way that VEO likes. We're going to send it off to VEO3 using a service called Key AI. We then have a wait node. We're going to get the videos. Then what we do is, because the way VEO works, it generates clips, not whole videos. Generates them around 8 seconds. So we generated a bunch of clips and now we have to stitch them together. So then we have this code node. We'll stitch them together. Wait, get the video, and we'll send it out. So I'm going to take you step by step and show you exactly how to build it. So number 1, we're going to need a schedule trigger. If you could go to this node here and this plus sign here and click schedule trigger if you want to add it yourself. I have mine pre-built here. And you could set it for whenever you want. I like to set it for every day. One day between triggers is fine because every day. We're then going to trigger it at 6:30 p.m. You can set up for whenever you want, whatever makes your content go viral. This is just what I've noticed works with a lot of creators. And once we're done with that schedule, it's going to run off every night at 6:30, and it's going to go to this idea generator node. And these ones with a chain here, these are called basic LLM chains. And real quick, what you want to do to make one of these is you want to hook up a model. I'm using OpenRouter, but hook up whatever model you like. And in this idea generator chain, you want to create a prompt for it where you say, hey, make me a viral video idea. So this is the prompt I'm using. We're doing cute videos about hippo because, as a shameless plug, my company is called Hippo Advertising. We help small businesses implement AI to save time and attract more customers. So we thought, why not do hippos? Like a cute baby hippo. Anyway, you could change this to whatever you want. It doesn't have to be a hippo. It could be Bigfoot or a golden retriever or whatever your mascot is. Anyway, here's the prompt. I'm going to leave all this in the description for you, or if you'd like, you could screenshot and have ChatGPT give it to you. And this is what the output gave. It generates the idea. And that's kind of cute, a baby hippo on a fluffy cloud. That's cute. Then what we do, we take this idea generator and we're going to feed that what it gave us into this description generator. So as you can see here, it says we have from the last node here, you want this text here. To put that in, you just drag it over. And what this node here does is it's going to generate a description. Here's the prompt I'm using. See, just generate a description, 1 and 2 sentences. Add some hashtags, and I gave it what's going to happen at the end. And by the way, these types of things here, these variables, if that, say, gives enough, it'll dynamically populate. What that means is, instead of, say, the baby hippo on a fluffy cloud, it's going to, the next time the idea generator runs, it's going to say he's eating a lollipop. It will automatically put that in here. And as you can see here, it generated this description. Once we're done with this, we need to grab what's called an AI agent. I have mine set up, but just real quick, if you, I'll just show you You want to add your chat model, make sure it has this think tool. And you also want to add an auto-fixing output parser, and then a structured output parser. I'll show you how to, don't freak out, it's super easy. I'll show you how to set those up now. But before we get into that, we want to connect a model. I'm using Anthropic here. I think it's just better for script writing, from what I've noticed. Feel free to experiment, but that's just what I've noticed. Anyway, script agent, we want to grab, pretend this isn't here. Say we're going to go to this idea generator, drag it over, and make sure it says idea generator.item.json.text, because if it's just json.text, it's going to use the description, and that's not what we want to do. And make sure that this is as defined below. You want to click on this require specific output format node, and that turns on this output parser, which again, I'll show you how to configure that in a second. You want to have this prompt here. This is the one I'm using to create these videos. Here it is. Just generate the ideas, break it into 5 scenes. This line's very important. This is the only allowed format is this JSON, which is just some code that just makes it easy to handle. And then it gives it some rules. Yep. Again, feel free to adjust these. I'm going to leave a template for everybody in the description. You could modify it however you like. More rules. And then real quick, just to show you, because if you don't have this, it's not going to output the same way. I'll leave this in the description. I know, don't freak out, it's not that complicated. You want it you just put this exact text into it, and it's going to do what you want. And also real quick, you need a structured output parser. Same thing, you just tell it, hey, this is what I want you to do, like so. Real quick, I noticed mine had 8 scenes in it, so we just made that little adjustment. I cut it down to 5. I'll leave that in, but if you want it to be 8 scenes, feel free to add that and add it into this as well. Once we're done here, we're going to need what's called a code node in N8N, and that just runs some code. And what we're going to do here is we need to just format it in a way that the next steps are going to actually like, and this took me a bit to figure out, so I'm just giving this to everybody. This is the code. Don't really worry about any of what it does, just know that, hey, it's going to give us what we want. And then what we're going to do is it puts out the items. We're going to go into the fun part, creating and stitching the videos. So we'll start with the creating the videos, and these little World Wide Web nodes, these are called HTTP request nodes. And what that is it allows you to interact with a third-party service. So in our case, we're going to use an API platform. And by the way, if you want to connect these, you just draw a line. So a lot of people freak out when they hear the word API because they think, oh, I'm not technical. Don't worry, we're going to keep this guide super simple just for you. And we'll start off with this one here. We're going to have the method set to post, and the URL is this. And what we need, this is a Key AI. It's a API platform which allows us to actually access VEO. See that right there? This is a VEO video.
He's the force that makes things sway.
Nice. And with this, you're going to need an API key. I'll show you how to get that in just a second. But first, make sure the authentication is set to none. Don't send query parameters here. We are going to send headers, and we're going to specify using the fields below. We're going to, this is very important, make sure it's exactly how I have it here. You set the name as authorization with a capital A. For the value here, you set bearer with a capital B. You add a space, and then you're going to put your API key there. And you might be asking, Joe, what the heck is an API key? I'll show you how to get it. So we're going to go to Key AI here, and you want to go down to API key, and then you click create it. You can name it, and you click create. I already have a few, which I have. I didn't put them in because it's a credential you don't want leaked to the public, because if you leak it, somebody's going to ping all your stuff. Anyway, you'll see yours pop up here. You copy it, and then you can paste it into this this value here. We're also going to send body, set the body content type as JSON. Specific body, we're going to do using JSON. And this time, same thing, drag over that text here from the unbundle scenes node for the prompt. And you want the model to be set as VEO3 fast. Once we're done with that here, you don't need anything else. You want to add a wait node, and this is going to wait for the video. We're making multiple clips, so we want to set a long wait time. I think 5 minutes is fine. There's no harm in setting it longer, but if you set it shorter and if the video is still in production, it's going to cause problems down the line. So be conservative with that. And then what we're going to do, we're going to go down to this get videos here. And you have the method as get this time. That means instead of posting something, you send it off. Get means you get something from the service. And here's the URL you're going to use. Note how it's different than the one upstairs. That's just because we're hitting a different endpoint. Now I actually set this credential myself, but for everybody else, I would just do the same thing. Send headers. Name is authorization. The value is bearer space API key. Whatever yours is, it's going to be like a long string, by the way. But now up here, you actually do want to send query parameters. You want to do it using the fields below. You want to call it task ID. The I is capital, and in all these, make sure you spell it exactly as I have it. And then the value is going to be this json.task ID. You could get that just from dragging it over from that wait node, and it's going to be this string here. And that's just how it knows what tasks to actually get for you rather than somebody else's. And once we have all of these videos, we have to stitch them together because VEO is just going to output them as separate 8-second clips, and that's not what we want. So to start, we do have another code node here, and again, to get one of these, you just type in code. I'm going to leave this in the description just so all my non-technical fans can easily create this. What you're going to do, you have it like this. Again, leaving that in the description, and it's just going to return this array of video URLs here. And if you ever want to test to make sure it works, you could copy and paste these into your browser.
Come back, pretty flutter friend.
You should see a cute video URL. And now what we're going to do is we're going to go from this code node and go into the stitch video section. And what this does is it's going to take all those clips that we generated and it's going to stitch them together into a single video. Now this one is a little different than the one we previously used. The method is post, and the URL here is different. It's not key AI anymore. This is fall AI. It's just another API platform where we can access tools. And what we're going to do here is you need this URL. Some of you might be familiar with FFmpeg. It's just a video editing software. And we want it to be composed. And what this is here is it's going to just put all our videos together. This one's pretty cheap. As you can see, it's very, very inexpensive per second. And for fall here, if you want to get your API key, here's what you do. In fall's dashboard, you're just going to go to the home area, API key, same thing, add a key, name it, click create, and you should have your key. Now, we need that key because we're going to be sending it to that service, and that's how it knows it's us. So same thing, authentication is none, query parameters are off. For send headers, we turn this on and using specific fields below. Name is authorization, same thing as the last two, but the trick here is this time it's key. I don't know why it's like that. It's kind of a weird format, but instead of bearer is more common, but just know that's how they do it. And then you're going to insert your API key here, which you got from fall up here. Now we also need this second header. It's called content-type. Notice how the C is big and the T is capitalized. No spaces, and value is application/JSON. Again, don't freak out about that. Just put it there exactly how I have it written. And now we do need to send a body. Body content type. This time we're doing JSON. This time we're doing using JSON. And we're going to have it like this. Again, take a screenshot of it and put it in a chat, or I'll also leave it in the description for you. And what it does, basically, you see the URLs here. We stitch them together. And what's going to happen is it's going to give us a full video. Now we need to, once we're done here, we need to go to this wait node. You wait a minute because putting these clips together, not nearly as intensive as actually generating the video. And once we're done here, we're going to go down to get full video. And this URL is a little trickier, so bear with me. Here's what you need to put it into. The base, and if this isn't here, it's going to be something like request ID. At the end here, you delete it and make sure this backslash is there. And then what you're going to do, if you see this request ID from the wait, you can drag and you can drop it. Make sure there's no space here, exactly as I have it formatted. And it's going to auto-populate that string. That's just how it knows what request to use. Authentication, same thing. None, no query parameters. Send headers. Authorization. Key, insert your API key, which we got before. No need for a body on this. And once we're done here, we can actually, it's going to output this URL. And this is our full video. So if you want to test it, just put it in there, download it, and we're going to play it. All right, here's the final output it gave us.
Pretty sparkle water.
It's so funny.
I'm a sparkle maker.
You are
Come
a sparkle
back,
maker,
pretty
buddy.
flutter friend. Don't worry, little friend. I help you.
Yeah, that's what it generated. And depending on what you want to do at the end, if you have a team that's behind this type of thing, you could add it into a Google Drive using a Google Drive node. What I'm doing is, because I don't want to deal with any of that, I just send it out using Zapier. As a side note, do not use NAN to automatically post on social. It's a real pain. Use a Zapier to do it just much easier, and I have a little authentication here. But don't worry about that. Again, you could do whatever you'd like with these videos. And this is how the system works. And I'm actually going to show you just another example here. Our company, Hippo Ads, we created this page. I just mocked it up yesterday, built the automation in took me about, 30 minutes. And we're going to send all this content on autopilot. It's called Hippo Reels. Cute baby hippo reels just to brighten up everybody's day. And as you can see here,
Ooh, sparkly candy.
it put out the description. It made the video here. Description matches the video, like cute animals and all that.
Oh.
Yeah, just give us a follow at Hippo Reels if you just want to see how the system works, or you're just looking for cute baby hippo videos to brighten up your day. This has been how to auto-generate videos on autopilot using VEO. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. My name is Joseph. I'm the Director of Artificial Intelligence for Hippo Ads. Nicer way of saying I'm the nerd who builds all this stuff for the company. And if you're ever looking to make your business more efficient with AI and automations, building cool systems, fun systems like this, I'd love to book a call with you just to get to chat, get to know all my audience. And yeah, I'll leave my calendar link in the description. And I'll also leave, if you want to learn more about AI, I've created a resource called the $10,000 AI Blueprint. It just shows you some of the unique AI tools that are out there that you can experiment with. No pressure, just providing some free value for the community. Again, this has been Joseph with Hippo Ads. Thank you so much for watching this video. Peace out.